Howdy, everybody. All right. I'm here tonight, Friday, the I don't even know what day it is anymore. 23rd, Friday the 23rd of February. And I'm here to run through a quick, I'm not even sure how they're going to turn out again, but I'm loving this whole find an idea and give it a try kind of thing. So, um, it's an oldie but goodie again. And you just need a few colors of ink and a couple, whatever colors paper is going to go with your ink. But let's get started. Rather than rambling, I will show you. I know that everybody has somebody in their life that could use a handmade card, a birthday, a sympathy, just a thinking of you, hope you have a good day kind of card. And here's what we're going to do to get them one. So it's flipping freezing here today. And I am downstairs trying to stay warm. And I also am I got all my paper pumpkin videos out today. So if you are a follower on the Green Thumb Stampers All Things Paper Pumpkin page, you will find the 4 videos there. They're also on YouTube. And I linked my video from Wednesday night into the mix just in case it was a little bit too confusing. I did that slide lock card on one of my paper pumpkins, but I also kind of don't know that I explained it the best. So um, I linked the other video just in case. So everybody, this is what we need for card number 1. Um, Botanical Layers. It is now a celebration freebie with a $50 order. So if you like that stamp set, you can get that for free. I've got Garden Green, Lemon Lime Twist, Granny Apple Green, Shaded Spruce, and Old Olive. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to end up using them all, but I brought all those colors with me. Um, I've got an 11 by 4¼ inch piece of paper. Go ahead and score it at 5.5, or just fold it in half and burnish on your fold real good. That works too. I then have a piece of Lemon Lime Twist that is 5¼ by 4. I'm going to glue that on. Oh, I forgot a paper for the inside, you guys. Who wants a paper for the inside? I might have one here on my desk, but you'll get it when you make yours for somebody in your life that needs a card, because this is going to be so easy. You can whip them out a couple tonight and put them in the mail tomorrow. Surprise those people. So we're going to set this aside now. Set it back here for a second. I've got a 5" by 3¾ inch piece of basic white. Hey, Kathy. I know. Look at all those shades. I'm hoping this is going to come out good. Again, we're flying blind here. I'm using the Botanical Leaves stamp set. That's a freebie and the celebration, which only goes till the 29th. And we're just going to see how this works. I'm going to need a little piece of I got wall safe tape here. There's Post-it note tape, all kinds of, except for this, I must pull it the wrong way. This will be repositionable. So now just get a width of paper. Let me tell you how wide mine is. About 1¼ just because I'm going to use a skinnier sentiment, but you can use as wide as you want for your words. So kind of think of maybe what words you want to use. I'm going to see if I could stamp this. Oh, look, I got a nice cat. We'll try this. I'm going to try and stick this down on both sides and see what I get. See if that helps. So we are just going to take our stamps now from the stamp set, and we're just going to randomly stamp up and down. So I think to do this best, I'm going to start with my lightest color. Just see what, whoa, see what happens. I didn't clean that off very good from the last time. That's what dark pants are for, right? So we're going to start with lemon lime. And we'll put this on in the background. And I'm only going to try and ink up part of it just because my paper's not that wide and I don't want it to go on both sides. So we're just going to stamp around on our paper. And I'm going to put this up a little bit higher this time. You want stuff at all different levels. I'll come down here. And just put a couple more. Okay. See what we get. I kind of keep turning back to oldie but goodie ideas, but that's why they're oldies but goodies. I think they're great for any level of stamper, and you can jazz it up however you want. If you want to do more than what I've got here, then you can do more than what I got here. I'm going to use Garden Green, and I'm going to use this mother-in-law's tongue, maybe. I don't know what it is. Let's see if we can get, I just want like these three over here to get ink on them. And we're going to put it down like that. Oops, I rocked that. Come over here. We'll put that one, close that one up. And I think since I did go off, I want to wipe that off so that where'd I put my chamois thing? I do not want to smear that from that tape. Onto my card. Hey, Julie. So now let's find another one. Let's use we'll take this flouncy looking one here. And I'm going to hang that off the edge. I'm just going to try and use the center one. Let's use Shaded Spruce. I don't know how many of these we need to put in here. I'm going to try and just, like I said, get that one. We get too many colors overlapping. I don't know how it's going to look. We're all trial and error going on here. I'm going to put this one up over here where I rocked over the I'm looking a little strategic. Put another one over this way. We don't want to look too much like we're planning this out, but I guess we're sort of planning this out. And I think I'm going to stop. Kind of like a game show. I'm going to stop right here, Drew. Let's see what the actual price is. Did we win? Is she a winner? All right. So now I'm going to come in. don't know if I need any more of these on here or not. It looks kind of full. Oh, let's go with just see what it looks like. Let's try and put some of this dark green old olive on there, but I'm just going to try and do a couple of these top leaves. And we'll keep it down here close to the bottom. And that probably just went over the tape and we won't even see that. Let's just keep them down here, lower. See what we get. And I'm coming off camera, so I'm just trying to, like I said, get the little bit lower leaves. Do one more over on this side. Over here. And then I'm going to take that paper off now. And just see what it looks like. Because I have these little teeny tiny ones that I got that I can use for filler. If we need some filler. Let me wipe that off because we'll be dragging that around. I think I am going to take this little teeny weeny, whatever this is. Teeny weeny. Probably a center. But I'm going to use the Granny Apple Green. And I'm just going to try and place some little dots around. I don't know. Could I go over, you think? Would that look weird? I don't know. Looks all right, I guess. Put one more over in here. And I'm going to call that side good. I'm on this side and we'll put a few. The bottom side might have got a little neglected with the images. My old olive didn't really come through very good. So we're going to stop there. We'll call that good. Less is more, right? Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining on your Friday, chilly Friday night here in the Berg. My friend Patty was out walking her dog and stopped over, brought me a St. Patrick's Day die that she got. And it was cold. She had the dog, so I went outside to talk to her and about froze to death. All right, so I think that that's good on that. And like I said, I'm going to use a skinny. So I'm going to use this happy birthday. I guess, yeah, we'll use the happy birthday because it'll be in my stash. But tonight's cards are for just a random and somebody who needs a little bit of love. So I don't know. None of those really work. So come back to our botanical layers and plop You Mean the World to Me in there and send the love off. It's amazing what a little bit of happy mail will do. I got some today, not even the one that I mailed myself. And I was excited because I thought it was the one I mailed myself. I made one of Julie's quilt cards yesterday and was just thrilled with the way mine turned out. Learning so much from her. Maybe you guys will see some of the stuff she's teaching me to do coming through on my videos with my choice of colors and thinking about stuff. So I'm going to use the old olive for my words. Just because we don't have a whole lot of that in there, we'll pull it out a little bit more. Even though I guess it's a contrasting color for the paper that I picked. All right, so let's, ooh, I'm getting green all over. Happy birthday is kind of in the center. This is really long. See, it's even going to go off the edges of my paper. Like that. Let me get my little thing and wipe that up before I'm wearing it, or my card's wearing it. This glass mat really is pretty darn cool. I have another one that I got before Stampin' Up! Came out with theirs, and I just never realized all the uses for it. I just used it mainly because it's a solid surface. And there's so many times if I'm stamping that, you're on those like those plastic tables. A lot of people have those to craft on. I don't even know what they're called, like a banquet table stuff. They're everywhere. You can get them at Costco and Sam's and all sorts of places, but they have a bounce to them. And anybody remember back in the day when we used the little hammer and the hole puncher and you tapped on it and then you had to go back with the hammer and tap the eyelet in and you'd tap and the hammer would bounce back and it didn't even go in because of the table. Whoopsie, look at there. I cut that the same size. You well, you know why? That might have been my inside piece. Whoops. Anyway, that glass mat takes all that out of the picture. So it's just really, really helpful. And so now the other one that I got over on my counter, I'm a stand-up stamper. So over by my craft room is like kitchen counter height. So over there where I stand, I got one over there too. And I'm finding a whole new appreciation for it now that I use this one too. And I see more people explaining what they use them for and how they work. And I was afraid to heat emboss over the top of it. And now I don't need to because I know that they're, and I guess I shouldn't assume that I can on that one, but it's a Tim Holtz. And so I'm sure that he and Stampin' Up! Are kind of in the same thought process. So thanks, Kathy. Oh, look at what I just did. That's what happens when you get to talking, not paying attention. Nah, I bet I'm the only one in the world that's ever done that, aren't I? Not. So now, there we go. Look how cool that turned out. It's just, and look how easy it is. You could sit there and watch TV and be doing this. And I had picked out little gems, but I don't know if it needs it. I was gonna put little gems on it, but I must not have brought them over in my 16 stamp case or stamps that pads that I brought over. Oh, well, you could add gems if you wanted, and the piece inside that I don't have with me either, but I would stamp on a white piece for the inside and I would stamp a little bit of something like this one down in the corner. And then you've got yourself a quick and cute card to go out to that person that just needs a little bit of Happy Mail. And while we're at it, look at here. There was another design of it. And this one, I sat there for the longest time, you guys. This one's using 8.5 by 5.5 paper. I sat there for the longest time, matching up colors, stamping some colors down, figuring out which colors I wanted to go together, getting all ready to come over here, picked up my stuff, and realized that I grabbed Blueberry Bushel and Boho Blue as my color combination. Was that anywhere remotely close to the colors that I picked out to make the card with? No. No. So I had to go back to the drawing board. So we have got blueberry bushel at 8.5 by 5.5, then boho blue at 4 by 5.25. I'll glue those two together. Yeah, thanks, Debbie, for upside down. Yeah. You know me, and I get to talking. All right, so let's glue this one on. I got a sneeze coming on. I will try and be quiet. Oh, excuse me. All right, so this card, I pulled out the Sending Smiles stamp set, and we're just going to see what we get. So again, oh, I better look. Did I cut this one down? Nope, I'm going to cut this down right now to 3 3/4 by 5. Then I have a 2-inch square here, and we're going to just tape that one down right here. And let me get my tape again. We're going to tape that down right there. And we're going to try the same idea, but we're going to go around the square. Now you could move it in and make it all the way around, but that's not what I'm doing here. But we're just going to take some of the random flowers. Oh, and let me show you the colors that I got to experiment with here. I got some crumb cake for my light color. I'm going to use the leaves in the crumb cake. And then I got Misty Moonlight, Blueberry Bushel, Night of Navy, and Boho Blue. So I'm not exactly sure. I don't think we'll need all those colors, but maybe Misty Moonlight instead of Night of Navy. The little stickers, those look like they go together nice, but see if I put it this way, this sticker's fading out. If I put it this way, let's just see. I know we need Blueberry Bushel and some crumb cake. So let's start with Blueberry Bushel. And I'm going to use mostly these little tiny flowers in this one because it'll give us more. Oh, I didn't get that tape on the card itself. I need to move it down. Try it. All right. So I'm going to use the little tiny flowers on this guy so that I got more space to stamp with. Julie. So we're just going to go around and make some random flower splotches. I guess maybe because they're still a little big, I'm just going to do 2 and see what we can always go back and add another one. So we got some Blueberry Bushel. Let's use some Misty Moonlight. I'm not starting with the lightest color on this one, so we'll see what it ends up doing for us. Let's do a little bit of Misty Moonlight. And, oh, let's do another one over here. Oh, I only got 2 little flowers, so let me go in with, let's use this little cluster and see what we get. I'm needing to wipe that blue off, though. I See that becoming an issue right there. Let's use our boho blue. See what we get. We might not need Night of Navy. I guess. Ooh, that might be too close to the other color. Ooh, that's a little juicy on there. Really juicy. Well, this is one of the new colors, and I don't use it all that much, so that might be why. I'm going to put that back. I think I've had enough of that one. Let's go back with this flouncy one again. Now, I'm going to come in now with my fern. I bet we can fit another, let's fit another one of these flouncy ones on there in the blueberry bushel. Kind of wanted this one a little monochromatic too, but I think it's a little, I'll put that one. You just want to kind of go up and around and down and, oh, now I need one over there, don't I? Looks lopsided. Different heights. And then you could fill in with the stems if you wanted, or all sorts of different ideas. But I looked for a stamp set that had a bunch of little flowers in it, but all the ones I could find that I had were retired. So I didn't want to do that today. So now we're going to use our crumb cake and see what we get. Maybe I'll put my Night of Navy as a center on all those. So now I'm just going to put some of this foliage in there and see what we get. You know, it's all trial and error. Maybe I'm going to grab a piece of, where's that green piece here? I'm going to grab this and see if I can not transfer the ink from that tape. Let's see if I can go. I'm kind of creating my own mask there by just seeing I wasn't close enough. I didn't get that filled in very good, but you get the idea. We're trying to go ahead and give it a little bit of a look. Maybe that's, no, I need something over here, don't I? Let's go this way. Oops, I rocked it. And then we'll try that again. I'm going to put this down here and try and go this way. And then I'm going to use this Night of Navy, after all, with this little teeny weeny itsy bitsy polka dot bikini in there. And I'm just going to see, it might not be dark enough or enough contrast against the colors, or it might just be okay. Put a little center in all those. And then there we go with that one. See how fun that one turned out after all. I kind of like that. Maybe I'll have to mail that one to myself. And for this one, I wanted a birthday card again, because that's what I happen to be needing right now. But how about time spent together is the sweetest would fit in there. So any sentiment that you have that's bigger will fit in there. But like I say, I'm in need of some birthdays. a lot of March babies on my list. So this one, I think I'm going to use the blueberry. No, I'm going to use Night of Navy because we don't have very much of that in there. We'll see what it looks like. So I just got my happiest birthday. Put that in the center. Oh, sorry guys. Ooh, that was loud even for me here. Ouch. And then we've got our blueberry and boho blue base. Not too shabby. This one might work good with a ribbon or some gems on it. I did too, Julie. I mailed that card out. I can't wait for it to come. I was so thrilled how good that one turned out for me. I don't think I had any tear outs or any issues and I went through all my colors and just kept looking, and when you told me I needed 2 colors, 2 contrasting DSPs, that opened the whole new thing for me. I thought I needed 3, and trying to find 3 papers was killing me. But there we go now. Same thing here, put a white on the inside, stamp a couple flowers on it, and you're good to go. This, you could even take a square if you wanted and pop it up and stamp on it, or even make a smaller square. It's up to you, obviously. But I'm thinking some bling on this one with the flowers. It could use some bling. But here's the other one that we made. And so there's a couple quick and easy ideas for you, even tonight. Get out a couple things and stamp while you're watching TV and get those cards mailed out to somebody you know that could use a little bit of extra attention. So that's it. I will be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to come on in the morning. I've got a variation of my slide lock card to do, and I just have to see if I can get everything gathered for that. It may end up to be later because I still have 4 designs to cut for Sunday and do a few more things for Sunday, but I will be here tomorrow at some point. I can't wreck my streak now. I'm too close to the end. So you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow.